And good morning. This is Dr. Marissa, also known as the Asian Oprah, reporting live from the Intercontinental Hotel at Ryan Long City Summit Wealth Mastery and Mindset Conference event. And I have one of the speakers that just got off the stage and completely made us work and learn about the best sales techniques. Gene McNaughton, nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And you used to work for Tony Robbins, or I heard something in the introduction.
In the 2000s, I was his global vice president of sales. Okay. So I really got a chance to not just be immersed in his content, but to see how the guy operated on stage and off stage. And it was, I could say, probably one of the best experiences of my life.
Beautiful. What would be the one takeaway that you will never forget after working with Tony Robbins, besides the size of his hands, which I've heard?
Well, everybody wants to know what's he like when he's not on the stage or on the camera. And the truth is, he is exactly the same person. He is authentic. He is truly committed to serving humanity, both him and his wife and his whole family. So I could not be more honored to spend that much time with the guy. And I'm still a huge fan.
Beautiful. So you motivate. That's your job. You help people solve problems. You motivate them. Is there ever a time when you don't feel motivated?
Well, of course. I have moments. Yesterday was a good one. I was in Iowa where it was 5 degrees. I got off a plane, of which I got up at 4 in the morning, got off a plane at 2, and had to get clothes ready and just do all the normal stuff that all of us do. And with a different time zone and then coming to LA, so just in the last 24 hours, I didn't feel so motivated.
So what do you say to yourself in those moments that you don't feel motivated?
I have what's called an incantation I go through, and I just say, I now command my subconscious mind to do, be, and have everything it takes to deliver for this audience, to do whatever it takes to get them to laugh, to teach them, to help them be better than when they got here. And I say that over and over and over again. And caffeine helps too.
That's good to know. I'm going to write that down. Not the caffeine part, the other part.
No, but I use that to just, it gets me out of thinking about myself, whether my back hurts, my feet hurt from standing. I just spoke for 2 straight days in Sioux City, Iowa, to get me into the mode of, it's a pure honor to be on a stage and have people listening to your message. And people don't, in my opinion, people don't care whether you just got off a 9-hour flight where it was below 0 temperatures. They want to be impacted when you're there. And that's our obligation as speakers and teachers and consultants.
So what would be your life motto?
You get rewarded in public for the things you practice the most in private. It's one of my favorite Tony Robbins sayings. I have that printed on a piece of paper in a frame. I put it everywhere so it reminds me to listen to the podcast, to attend the seminars, to learn from the very best, find people that are better than me so I can just get my game up.
Right. What is your go-to favorite private memory or instance that can just sort of pummel you back in?
Probably one of my greatest memories was the first time I had a chance to deliver real content on Tony's stage. And it was in Colorado Springs, where he has a 4-day event, and my job was to deliver the first half of the second day. I only had 30 days to prepare, and it was basically an 80-page script that I had to memorize at night and on the weekends because I still had my job to do. And it was the scariest time because there wasn't PowerPoint then. There wasn't, it was pure memorization of Tony's words, and getting off that stage and both the feeling of holy cow and the euphoria of getting it done I'll remember that forever.
Oh, that's beautiful. So why do you do this? I mean, what really is your ultimate motivator? What makes you want to do what you do? I
know that I was born to do this. So as I was running large organizations in my early days at Gateway, I always, regardless of what my role was, I was always heavily focused on not just motivating and inspiring, but teaching sellers how to be better sellers. And I remember a point in 1996 when just all sorts of stuff was going on, and I was just like, if I could only spend my life focusing on helping sellers, managers, and leaders get even better, then that would be a good life. I had no idea 20 years later that that's what I'd be doing for a living.
And you do it very well.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the last thing I do on my show is we say it's all about balance and peace in, peace out. Ready?
All right.
It's all about balance.
It's all about balance. Peace in.
And
peace out. Peace out and peace in. I'll get it right.
You got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That was awesome.